Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to some Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs. Last time, we did side quests around the world pretty much. Just doing a lot of side questing stuff. You know, it's not an RPG without side quests, and this game is filled up with them. Thankfully, we made a nice little dent into that stuff. Never mind the truck just passing on by. And this time, we're going to be doing a bit of story stuff, mostly because we're kind of reaching a major turning point of the game. Mostly I want to take our side quest now because stuff's going to get interesting really soon. I just want to see how many points I'm at. Modification. So I have 279. Oh wow, we can increase it all the way up to max. But we're not. Yeah, we're just gonna level up our power a little bit. Just because I feel like I want a little bit more power just because. Hey you two, you're too slow. Rain can hardly wait anymore. I was doing side quests, okay? Welcome back, Natsuya. This must be summer then. Murph has filled me on the details. You've been through a lot. I'm very glad you're okay. Nice to meet you. I'm Summer, and I was suddenly caught up, and I'm suddenly late. Slightly late. I'm Rand. Nice to meet you. This is my wife, Lena. Sorry, Leanne. And my daughter, Nema. You've had a very hard time. I'm glad you're safe. Nice to meet you, Summer. You can leave your sailor maintenance to me. Nema, right? So you might be able to fix my sailor? It's not even a problem of whether it can be fixed. If Nema looks at it, it'll be done in a blink of an eye. Wow, you're amazing, Nema. Well, if she could, I would love to have Nema fix the broken washing machine in my house. Nema, forget about the washing machine, but please fix my sailor. If you can fix my sailor, we might be able to find the Pokemon Pincher's warehouse. Hideout. What do you mean? I was blindfolded, so I couldn't really tell where we were, but I secretly attached a homing device. Great. So if you pick up the homing device's signal on the styler, you can obtain the location of their hideout. That was a fantastic decision. I might have been blindfolded, but they didn't cover my ears, so I was able to hear a little bit of the going-ons next door. The voice made it sound like you're in some kind of highly closed space. What were they talking about? It was something about preparations for seizing Moltres are proceeding. The Pinchers are trying to pinch the legendary Pokemon Moltres. What for? Anyways, if we can figure out the location of their hideout, we can stop their plans. And we'll also rescue my partner Pokemon. I think the old book Natsuya brought may be related to their plan. I've managed to decode just a little bit of it. Really? You managed to read that difficult book? You really should have become an archaeologist. According to the research I've already done in the field of archaeology, mysterious emblems called innoviths are left behind on monuments. Apparently these are the keys for opening the ancient gate. Innovith. Keys for opening an ancient gate. Now that you mention it, the Pinchers left with only part of the Ras Cavern's monument that had a figure carved on it. So where is this ancient gate? Unfortunately, there was nothing written about this location. So the Pinchers are trying to open this ancient gate. But how is this related to pinching Moltres? That's a good question, Emma. I've been thinking about that. Still. What will happen if the ancient gate is opened? I think we all have a vague feeling that it probably won't be anything good. For starters, let's get that cellar fixed up. Oh, I love a challenge. Thank you, Nema. Just leave it to me. That's right, Natsuya. Come on, give me your sailor. While I'm at it, I'll do a little bit of maintenance for you, too. Okay. explosions, Nema! Okay, I'm finished. Now you can communicate with each other via stylers. Alright, so we have a bit of more remote communication now. That was only about 5 minutes. You really fixed it already? Oh, the cellar's picking up a signal from the homing device. Nema, you're amazing. And where's it pointing? Apparently it's Matonga Island. It's pointing to the area around the southern coast of the island. If you pass through the cave in Tilt Village, there is a cape. There are no people around there, so it's fairly suspicious. However, the road to the cape is mostly sheer cliffs. Landslides have also left the boulders all over the road. I wonder if it would be possible to build a hideout in a place like that. If you find out where they are, they're ours. Then the Pincher's ambitions are as good as foiled. Wait a minute. Natsuya, it's about your styler. When I was doing maintenance, I found some locked functions, and I went ahead and unlocked them while I was there. So you have more modification options on your styler, right after I unmodified everything. Also, a high-level function has been unlocked. Using the power charge is now possible. Yes! Let's go ahead and activate the tutorial, okay? For those who haven't played other Ranger games, this one is identical to Almia's. So the tutorial has begun. The power charger is a function that conveys more feelings of friendship to Pokemon. Deploying the capture disc, then simply leave it in one spot. The capture disc slowly charges power. Alright then, this means that the charge is complete. Start drawing loops around the Pokemon now. Normally, looping target conveys only a certain amount of your feelings. So that goes about 20, but if you use the powered up charger, so level 2 means that we do twice as much friendship now. So we'll be doing 20 now, 20, 40, and 50. So very useful. If you release the capture disc or it collides with anything, it loses its charge, so be careful. So that's it for now on Power Charge. Check your last series. So basically for the Power Charge, use it when Pokemon attack. I'm so excited! Even if it makes... I even made it possible to use the Power Charge in Sign Mode. Usually you need Professor Hastings' permission to unlock functions. This time we don't have any other option, so I'll give you permission to unlock these functions. I think you are well prepared at this point. Those villains are still up to no good in areas all over Oblivia. In other words, we still need someone doing patrols. I'd like you two to pursue the Pinchers. Will you do it? Of course! We don't let them do whatever they please.
Then it's decided, Rand. Leave it to the three of us.
Okay. Murph, you're going to go on patrol with me.
Yes, sir. Wait a minute. Something's not right here.
We will take care of the Pokemon living here while the other two Rangers are sneaking into the hideout.
Oh, that's me and you. Let's work together and go on patrol.
The two of us will head on to the hideout.
Huh? No comments about my cool pose?
Alright then, so let's go ahead and go over the new mechanics, shall we? So, let's go to modifications. So, the rest of these are now available. So, we have Latent Power Plus. More feelings are conveyed if energy is low. I never go for this because I'm never that low. So, energy recovers after each capture is super useful. Charge Plus uses time to charge the counter and decreases the damage taken. So, we can charge this up. Charge Plus, reduce power, defense, those two. What else do we want? That would be perfect. More defense, and yeah. I've been waiting for that for a long time, though. Oh, baby. So, that's it about charge being available in Sign Mode. Charge this up. Rainbow! Seizure effect! Alright then, so we move much faster when we're on Raikou now. It's a little bit, but we're still moving a bit faster. Alright then, so we need to make our way back now. There's no other side quests available at this time, I do believe. Well, there might be one, but we've done an episode of side questing. So, let's go ahead and move on out. So, I guess while we're on our way back, we can go ahead and finish up another side quest. Man, we're just moving along this game pretty quickly. We're almost at the halfway point. So, let's go on ahead and talk to you. Thank you, Ranger. How is my son? What? He twisted his ankle? He never ceases to worry me. Huh? The herb has something to give me? Here you go. Hand over the parcel. Ah! I've got to whiff it up my nose! This must be a medicinal plant! How can he pull off such mischief knowing that I don't like these things? Huh? There's a letter too. Let me see, what is it saying? Alright. Herb, he's saying that taking this medicinal plant will help me start to like medicinal plants. So typical of him. He continues to sing he'll visit me soon. I'll just hold my nose in. Ugh. Take this medicinal plant. Ranger, thank you. We have forced a lady to eat a bad plant. Alright then. So give me 150 points. Or so. Sorry, 15. Alright then. So now then, we're back here in town. Natsuya, I wonder if that's the cave Rain was talking about. Let's have a look. But first we have Hocus up here. Let's see what he's up to. Hello, Hocus. I forgot your voice already. Several years ago when I came here the first time, I was so moved by how pure the people of Oblivia are. They hide nothing up their sleeve. That's when I decided to settle here. Alright then. So, coming down here though, I'm just going to say this now. Going forward, this I consider to be a point of no return. Once you head through the cave, we're going to be in a bit of plot tunnel for the time being, so clean up any side quests you have. If you want a few extra points, I'm personally satisfied. There might be like 1 or 2 side quests, but the rewards are negligible, so let's go head on in. Wait, there's a dangerous cliff on the other side of the cave. So the falling rocks are already dangerous too. Are you going to go? We're Pokemon Rangers. We have to go no matter what to protect Oblivia. I see. I don't understand a word of that, but please be careful. Alright, let's head in. So, we get to head through this little bit of a cave. So, with that, let's head on out. My, how cute. Are you on a field trip from Ranger School? Great timing, I'll just steal your lunches and make them mine. Hold on, those are full-fledged Pokemon Rangers. Didn't you hear? They even caught our leader. Isn't that why our departure was delayed? Departure must mean you guys. You're planning to put on a major plan in motion, and your leader of the operation is Blue Eyes. They figured it out. It's because you talk too much. It's because you were babbling about field trips and lunches. Anyways, forget about that. We only have 2 minutes until departure. Oh no! So you better get going. Goodbye, Rangers. Kiss if you want. It won't do you any good. Alright then. They said in about 2 minutes. We have to hurry there before the operation starts. Alright then. So, this is a time limit. You have 2 minutes. We have to hurry. There isn't much time until the pinchers put their plan in motion. Please make sure to take time into account as you proceed. Alright then, so, we need to get going. Start things out. Before we do anything, call Entei. We're going to be skipping the Pokemon. We'll be able to come back here later on. But we need to make sure that we are all ready set to go. There's Combi there. Alright then, coming up here, we got ourselves some rocks in the way. We can't get past these rocks. So that's why they were sure we couldn't catch them. The rocks in front of you appear to be the same type as the rocks in the 8-brick ruins. Way ahead of you, game. Way ahead of you. So once again, press Y on the big rocks. Don't need to press Y on the smaller rocks. So, heading on down this way, we got ourselves more rocks to go through. So, next screen. We have ourselves 2 paths we can take. We're going to take the lower path. Why? Because I feel like it. Here, take the upper path. Alright. More of those rocks out of the way. So, coming down to the next screen. Alright then, so... there's a big gap here. The cliffs are crumbling away. Incredible jumping ability will be needed to proceed. Alright then. Thank you, Entei. Next up, Raiko. So many screens the timer does pause. If you're unable to make it, I do believe the game will be over. So make sure you don't let the time run out. Thankfully, the time is very generous. Pressing Y here will be very useful, so you don't have to worry about building up speed. Alright then. Just button mash Y and we're on to the next screen. Alright then. So, Cricketoon is right there. I don't personally need him. And the next screen. So, we're making our way down to the coastline. I'd be scared of these large jumps. Alright then. So, the final screen we are. Only a minute to spare. Alright then. So once you make it to this screen, you don't need to worry about things so much. So thankfully, with that all done, I am going to take a really quick save here. So next time in Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs, we sneak our way into the base. I will see you guys then.